Anderson Cooper is keeping them honest. AC 360, CNN weeknights, 8 Eastern.
Time now for the ridiculous. And tonight, beer aficionados in 3 states are taking a stand, a keg stand, if you will. Lawsuits have been filed in California, Pennsylvania, and New Jersey, alleging that Anheuser-Busch is watering down its beer to save money. Budweiser is named in the lawsuit as being watered down, but Bud is just the beginning. Other beers are named as well, namely Michelob, Michelob Ultra, Bud Ice, Bud Light Platinum, Bud Light Lime, Hurricane High Gravity Lager, whatever that is, King Cobra, Natural Ice, and Busch Ice. I mean, Busch Ice? Come on. Busch Ice drinkers expect the best. They are the true connoisseurs and don't even mess with natural ice drinkers. If you listen closely, you can almost hear the sound of 1,000 fraternity brothers simultaneously saying, "Dude." The lead attorney in the case says former Anheuser-Busch employees report that it's standard operating procedure to water down the beers. The company says that is a bunch of Busch. And I quote, "Our beers are in full compliance with all alcohol labeling laws. We proudly adhere to the highest standards in brewing our beers, which have made them the best-selling in the U.S. and the world." Now, full disclosure, I'm not much of a beer drinker. I wouldn't know Bud Light Platinum from a regular Bud Light. Not much of a drinker of anything, really. And if you ask a beer snob, they'll tell you that, of course, those beers are watery, probably right before they take a sip from some local IPA and lecture you on hops or whatever. But this claim that Budweiser, the king of beers, is watered down, it's kind of a big deal. So CNN had to get someone on the case. The obvious choice for a taste test? Wolf Blitzer.
Oh! That's a talented man right there. That's what I'm talking.
Do it up again! Keep so good! Once it hits your lips, it's so good!
All right, I'm sorry, that wasn't Wolf Blitzer. Of course, that was Frank the Tank from Old School. I get the two mixed up all the time. But if you ask Wolf really nicely, he just might show you his six-pack. Look, I don't know if these lawsuits hold any water whatsoever, but there is one way to make sure you're getting all the sweet, sweet alcohol you want. Just make it yourself. It's like I always say, you can't go wrong with some good old-fashioned bathtub gin. That way you can control the alcohol content yourself and make sure it's always happy hour on The Ridiculous.